Shouldn't have stopped the other music before finding the next part, but that takes planning ahead. I don't do that. I guess we can listen to some Paralyzed background fluff. Sounds kind of comfy, cuddly, cozy. It's certainly not like the Sims 1 music or Sims 2, like the jazzy Sims 1 and the electronic music for Sims 2, like the fucking hardcore rave music. Not quite rave music, but you know what I mean. Hey guys, welcome to a completely new stream that just started right now. And not an hour ago at all, during which we've been doing a couple of things that don't want in a VOD. So this is the Deity Brocast episode 30 something and season 3 episode 6. Brolygos' new funk, and damn, have you guys been getting funked on for the part of the stream that did not happen. So I just want to make sure you guys in chat understand now what you can say. Welcome back, sir. That's very good. Very PG. Very good. And what if you want to worship me? What do you call me? You want to be like very reverent. You just want to be respectful. What is the word? What is the safe word that will not get you instantly? I was gonna say crush, but that in itself is a weird word. So I would just be. I'll make a little threat here, comical threat here. No, more PG. Violence is more PG. Better for kids, a bit of violence. There you go. Good thing too, because this shit is on the It's My Name. And it's respect, and sir is just respectful. So no gooning, just simping and being nicely parasocial with me. Don't be social with each other. I had this in chat the other time, like one of my subscribers like talks about his life. I'm like, okay, that's fine. But then someone else started responding to it, and I'm like, hello? Hello? Streamer? God? Sorry, Deity? Big man? Hello? Important? Center of the fucking omniverse? Just a suggestion, maybe? Talk to me? Oh yeah, if you want to talk to each other, go on Discord. They didn't even know each other and they're like talking about the weather or something. Like, not about the stream. The stream was just something completely unrelated. Just background noise. I know I say I'm background noise, but when you're in chat, that's not how it works. I can't be background noise while you do other stuff in real life, not when you're in chat. Then I am the foreground noise, the foreground smell, and the foreground fucking stumps, you know? So I am the foreground. So this is good. Everything is, I'm just saying you guys are doing it well. I just want to vent about that. Because it's fucking stupid to be talking to each other when I am the center of and the heart of this party here. The center of attention, exactly. You can be a collective, like it's we and him, but it's we, not like me, you, that guy. We, the people, Zach, Deity. High above. Because that's where deities are. That's not sus either, right? What about agreeing with someone else said? I really think Zach is hot and amazing and entertaining as well. That's good. Depends on what you agree with. If technically you can agree with someone else if I agree with them. If I don't agree with them, it's gonna be me versus you guys, and it's gonna be collective punishment. Okay? Can't have that. I'll have to find new simps. Simps. I cannot even say simps because Twitch is like, oh, you can't say that. Guess what? I fucking can. because this is gonna be on YouTube, and on Twitch it's gonna be unpublished. So I am going to say that, by the way. Fuck that. I do think simp is a perfectly respectful term here, right? This is gonna get thousands of views on YouTube, okay? So here we go. I'm just practicing the controls here. You know, it's platforming. Gotta make sure I don't walk in the wrong direction. I want to make sure that when I press down, he walks down. That I have it good eye-hand coordination, so I don't die from fall damage. I can dodge the swords. Where the fuck is this? I don't need to change the game's control because it up is up and down is down. And left is left and all that. Oh, this is the first route. I went back. I don't recall catching this and making it, but I like that it feels like Ursula has been here. I read snog, like you're gonna kiss him. I'm like, with what? By the way, that's a flying Pokemon, I think, because it's, and I'm a grass slug, so it's probably gonna be a type disadvantage, so to speak. So we're gonna use poison instead, I guess, and it missed, and I'm being. Yeah, no, this creature looks very powerful, so I think it can compensate for the type disadvantage if his attacks actually hit. They're very powerful. You see, 2 hits? 2 hits! That's all it took! And they made fun of him. They said, you look like a cursed creature, cursey creature, and it's like, hold my beer. I'm gonna snog and smog the shit out of this Fletch Doof. But in all seriousness, I don't want to see that creature again, so let's fucking put it in another position here. I want to see that again. What the fuck is a photump? I really just caught shit and fused it so I have something interesting to show you guys. Can you tell? I just did whatever. Whatever seemed fucking interesting for the fucking stream. So we got abominations. Cyndaquil. For some reason I did not expect Cyndaquil, and I should have. Because I made it? This is the problem with this game. If I don't play it for a year and then I hate myself for what I did last time, every time. Happened twice now because it's like the 3rd time I play it. Loves is a water fairy, psychic fire. Good typing though. Maybe I actually I knew what I was doing. Look at the typing. Another fairy Pokemon. I think that one is just there to turn it into something else, right? Okay, guys. There is a secret route here. Somewhere on this. Route 1. I do recall that part because someone in chat told me that last year, 1.5 years ago, and I didn't forget that. But I may have already gone there. Why are Shinx in this kind of, you know, position, this kind of inviting position? It's not good. That's no bueno. There was something, some path. No. What's here? Hold on. See that? I don't know what it is. Okay, that's where I... Could that be where I got the egg from just now? That I saw in my party? Are you turning your back on them? That's funny to me. I just like posing. I don't even give a shit about the actual battle. Just posing. What the fuck was that actually? I just killed it. I don't even question anymore what I kill. He has the ability to run away. What does that do? Because he's not running anywhere. He's not getting the chance either. Alright. Should we catch something here? Like what was that other thing? I think it's safe to move on. I'm sure there are interesting Pokemon there. I don't know. I haven't read the Infinite Fusionpedia. The Infinitepedia. The only infinite thing I can actually keep up with is myself. I think that is a hat of Paras. I don't know what kind of hat. I think oh, there it is. We can check it out. It is just a mushroom hat. Okay. It normally grows on Paras and Parasect. Wear it. Wear it. Pidgey that decided that. Wear that. An orange berry balanced on your head. It's like me having one of my chatters on my head. How cute. Here in my hair. Get the fuck out of there, you lice! Sorry. Back to the mushroom. Back to the mushroom. I'll keep pressing the wrong buttons the whole time. So I'm gonna have to see. I think I had a specific configuration for this controller. Just for this game. Because I'm very fussy about the game using the right buttons. I managed to get Grandpa. Oh, Grandpa was like blocking the path, right? One of those roadblock Snorlax grandpas. Playing horror games. What do you think this is? What do you think this is? Have you looked at the party? No, but really, probably not. Probably not. I did actually play some Resident Evil, but it's like I don't do stressful. I am already constantly ready to kill something as is. Even in a good mood, you know me, I get a little violent, and it's fine. I try to keep the games as chill as possible. Exactly, just gotta be very zen, and I won't say cozy because they're no longer cozy when I play them. I add a lot of adrenaline to any fucking game. So the lower the baseline stress, the better. My favorite game was still like Placid Plastic Ducks. I'll take any bug type Pokemon. I don't need. So that's just, those are just worm bats. Worm, call it Zubats. No. No. Where's the cancellation? There you go. Another empty nest. Let's see what's teeming in the grass here. Kill me now. That is... Okay, Zubat is like a flying leech, so probably for the best that it's no longer airborne. Because it does have fucking teeth of a leech. What's the game I'm planning on getting? The game that is in my wish list and that will be discounted nicely. It might be Teddy's Haven, actually. I just want some time to try out some demos and stuff to see like what I want. The other one is the Disco Elysium style game with the goblin. Something with Ab something. I thought it was interesting. That being said, it might take a bit before I stream that game because first of all, it would be nice if I stopped doing a fucking accent before I stream another game. But this game, okay, it's fine. It's a shitpost game for me. I really want to stop talking like this fucking accent. No, but in all seriousness, probably gonna have a Final Fantasy episode for the stream. But there may be Let's Plays of the games on Steam. Just check out my wishlist. That's an idea. It should give you an idea of what I'm looking into. Oh right, poison mushrooms. I'm gonna sell the shit out of those because I saw that I just got them. I gotta sneeze. I hate that. Hold on. So, stream what game exactly? You mean just stream in general, right? I mean, you watch anything I play. You would just watch anything, as you should. Because the game is 90% about the bullshit I inject into it. I've already been here before, last stream. I don't know if I beat the gym leader. Probably not, because I don't think I think my Pokemon are like experiments. Fucks. Pokeflute. That's early. I'm saying this might be a modded version of Pokemon Red. Your earbuds. So I can yell your ears out. Because I do yell very loudly. And actually the sound of the microphone, I may have to adjust it a little bit. Because I think the sensitivity is a bit high, which makes the sound a little crustier, including the background noise when I speak. What is this all? So here's the funny thing, not only did I not stream this for a long time, but they may also have made countless changes to anything. Like maybe this entire lab wasn't there the last time. I don't know. I wouldn't know. It's very confusing. You come back to something and suddenly things change, like real life. You don't know if you misremember it or they actually just added something. Okay, this doesn't seem to be much going on here, except for that person. How do I get to the person with the dots over their head? I don't know. There's a sideway entrance, guys. How you get to the person? But it's blocked. So does she not get to go home until I cut this tree? She can't leave. Because that tree has been there for a long time, implying she has been locked in there for a long time. You get to forfeit? What? Oh, that's new. Or different. That's familiar. At least the scam artist is still around from the original game. I may at some point have to play the original Pokemon Red just to be like, oh yeah, right. Because I didn't even play it that. I played it twice, but like in 1999 or 1998 or some shit. Because why would you even go back to that? Other than to be like, what was it like again? And this is the first time I've had that thought. I think that's also kind of vanilla. Maybe this is the original version. We just misremembered a couple of things. Where's the fucking gym? All right. Wait. That's the museum. That's not the gym. Okay, got some water. 20 minutes of Violet on Charizard, my favorite Pokemon. Violet, that doesn't sound like a Generation 1 or 2 game, so I think it's an invalid game. It doesn't count. No, but in all seriousness, it was a bit disappointing they trimmed so many Pokemon and just made me lose interest in keeping up with this franchise further, because it's like, I liked transferring Pokemon from one generation to the next as one of my main things, really. I don't care about much else. They took that away, kind of, because now you have to pay a subscription to keep them in a box forever, because you can't put them in a game anymore, because they don't exist in that game. So I didn't even bother with newer Pokemon games, unless it's gonna be emulated, maybe. Not that I've done that. Okay, you know what it is? Bro, I wanted to have a chill game, and I've like, this game is kind of chill because I can just press attack buttons when I feel ready to do that. I can think about what I'm doing. Instead, what I forgot is that every new Pokemon is a waking nightmare. No, that's fine. I will deal with this. Is this a water Pokemon though? Turn down the base volume of the game a little bit. Otherwise it's gonna dip too far and then spike right back up, and it's uncomfortable. So hopefully this is better. Pretty fucking loud though. On its own, out of the box. Oh, it's Chandelure. Why do you have Umbreon as your avatar? That's what I seem to recall. Believe it or not, I'm useful enough to remember Generation 5 too. Chandelure is definitely a very lovely creature. I look forward to fusing it with Slugma. Gonna have a nice Slugma team. Chandoma? No, because... Actually, hold on. Which part of the name is the body? Okay, the second part is the body. So it would have to be... Yeah, Ma is the... So... Let me see. See? Sprout, Bellsprout is the body. Slug is the first part. But I want more slugs. That would be Chandoma. Even though this one looks pretty fucking miserable too. The more miserable and in pain they look, the more I enjoy it. You are light years away from Brock. Well, good thing that is just the length of my foot. You like dark and ghost types? I like being sus. I like sus types, apparently. Spare Seed. That's not what I think when I see that thing. I see rotten womb. I see rotten ovaries. There should be no universe in which I'm attacking a rock gym with a fire Pokemon, and then here we are. Carpe Diem, I read. It's Camperlium. Noishant Switch. Alright. Oh, this is an awesome sprite though. That is a work of art. How does it work though? Because the neck is stuck to the stem. So how do these cogwheels spin? Without tearing the head off the stem. It looks cool, but it's not practical. That thing cannot move like you would think it would. It's just stuck there with its heads glued together. God, what a fucking pathetic little... Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna save a little bit. Let's be a little scummy here, eh? It can't do much because its head is really heavy, but its head is also stuck to the other head. Okay, Brock's saying his Brock stuff, his rock hard stuff. I have to pick? I have to pick. All of them. Oh, can only pick 2. He's making it an even match. Did this motherfucker just throw a metal? It's also water. Look at that. Now, I don't know what would have worked here. It's not gonna be any of these moves. It's not gonna be... I guess metal and water kind of balance each other out. And now he's burned. I recognize that thing it's based on, but what is the name of that creature? I recognize it, but it's like so monstrous in this form. I don't know what the original is. I cannot even picture it anymore. This is Steelix and Mime Jr., by the way, and I have to say Conti. I know Psyduck. I know Pissduck, as you typed it. I mean, what is like the first half? Just the steel part. But it's now a steel gym, not a rock gym? Okay. That's okay. Doesn't Gyro Ball take a couple of hits before it becomes effective or does any damage? I'm just ambering away. So this game, I was gonna say, I thought it was chill, but it's emotionally draining. It's just making me really fucking tired. Because I'm not good at Pokemon. I need to actually think about things. I don't have a recollection. I don't have automatisms. I actually need to read some things. Do we have time to tickle? Is that... Which one is better, for instance, like attack and defense stats or smokescreen, maybe pound? Maybe not have quick attack. Pound does that. Let's get rid of Pound. Same damage, right? And accuracy, except doesn't attack first. Specifically, not always. Not inherently. My trusty frying pan is a drying pan. Fuck you. That was a fucking throwback I didn't know was in there. I didn't know was in my brain. But I know exactly what you did there. I hate it and respect it, okay? Fuck that. You brought it all back. You made it come back. I totally forgotten about that. I don't know who I'm yelling at. If I'm gonna go outside... Okay, you do your RP thing, but I'm gonna go outside, I want it to rain. That is a missed opportunity. It should be raining. It works because he was a steel Pokemon leader here. Rock type. Yeah, very rock type. Maybe once before he went a full Frankenstein on them. I'm just that cool. My hair just tears through metal. It's kind of interesting how it does that because it sticks from the back here, but from the front here, yeah, don't question the frying pan, okay? It's just there as a gag, and I'm gonna keep that shit on. So I'm gonna suffer a little bit every time I see the character. I forgot about this again. Did I not get something if I beat it? There you go. Fantastic. That is actually... That should have been in the original game. But nope. What's going on here? You can do it, Rattata. What is Rattata doing though? He's just running out of his heartbeats. Staying in the same spot, getting all worked up. He's not gonna live long enough to fight Brock. There's a reason why Gary's Rattata died, because they have fucking short lifespan. You can't beat Brock. Well, then you should have gotten a fire Pokemon to beat his rock type Pokemon like I did. Have blazed through it. That's what I've learned now. Fire Pokemon are really good against rock type gym leaders and Pokemon, I guess, presumably. Okay, what about you? I saw you looking at my Tyro. I wasn't... For a Mankey. That's a fusion of Klefki and a man. That's what I know. The body of a Klefki and the head of a man. What if that was actually what he wanted? And if you actually bring him a Mankey, he's gonna be like, no, that's not what I mean. I mean the fucking fusion of a man and a fucking keychain. What are we gonna do with the... I don't need this thing. I don't like it. Like, it's a baby Pokemon. Who would use babies to fight? Yeah, go there. I decided it's a pretty good game. Because it allowed me to get rid of Igglybuff just now, and it works as intended. There was no crash. It wasn't like being put back in your party or anything. So good game, no fucking Igglybuff in my party. Kimbro! It's me, Professor Oaks, OC assistant. I was doing some field work and I came across something incredible. You've really got to see this. Hidden abilities. Very patch again. Hidden ability. I like the Caterpie that had the hidden ability Run Away. Good luck with that. Okay. I want to see the hidden ability one now. Go! Let's see if I got that right. I feel a little bullshitted because this feels like a random Pokemon, not like a scripted one. Isn't ground supposed to be resistant against fire? It's just everything. Is fire just good against everything in this game? Because everyone is either going to be weak to it, or it's going to have defense against it but be fused with something weak to fire. I think I've just accidentally created an Uber Pokemon here. To a point where I don't know if I actually have a need for the other ones. I'll still look into that one. Why do I even have Slug Sprout when I already have a fire Pokemon though? That was really just for the meme. Not the set. That is gruesome. At least he's on top of it. I thought that his body was like pierced. Okay. What can I do against that? That's not working very well, is it? It's not like... a bit too low level. So I have to change back to the usual. My little clown. Bye. Yeah, why is it there's no need for another Pokemon anymore? This is my Mewtwo. The ultimate legendary. What the fuck? Okay, explain. It's a Diglett and I don't know, it has multiple eyes, so like a spider? But it's not Spinnerack. You won't see what it is because it's buried in the ground. Okay, I have no idea what it just killed, but it's dead, and hopefully it was the only one of its kind. I hope that's the only one of its kind. Mime Duel. That sounds like a bug Pokemon. Again, fire will beat that. I was not prepared for the Mimic here. That's okay. It can be like, Mime Jr. is so powerful, confuse it with something else. So this is... what the fuck is this? Actually... because I don't recognize this body that he has. That's... there was no boxed version of that. It's a Weedle? But the box is not anyone's... it's not part of any Pokemon's body. That's just there to fuck with us. But yeah, he has a type weakness against fire. Obviously, everyone does. Yes! Okay, I just beat the game because now this Pokemon is going to be even more powerful. It turned into into Clown Lava. I really like the bow tie. I am apparently pretty gay. This is the default one, I think. There's some default ones that are like auto-generated or something, or they were like basic. And then you had them... maybe the developers made them or something. I don't know what the fuck that was going on there. Oh, this one. This one is also made by someone. I think this one is default. Anyway, we can choose. Obviously, it's gonna be this one, right? It's the actual one. It looks detailed. That's disappointing. There's no... out of the hundreds of thousands of combinations, this was not one of them they thought of. That even though this is the best Pokemon. The fucking best Pokemon in the game doesn't have a description. It's fine. It means that I just discovered something new. Just how good this Pokemon is. And I did that within just a few hours of shitting around. Alright, let's go. Gonna beat up one of these stupid kids. Oh, I forgot the This is a plastic bag with a fish in it. I'm not, like I said, this game has drained my ability to feel, to observe, to realize what I'm seeing. I could just hang out on the opening screen and see something new every few seconds because they show like randomized fusions. Well, not randomized, but random fusions. Hoot kaboo. There is an emotional reaction every fucking 5 seconds to something as soon as I press the button. Okay. I'm gonna confuse the shit out of that one. Why does it know that it's not a psychic Pokemon anymore? So this is a spooky grass Pokemon Hoot Hoot fusion. But it's not a ghost Pokemon. It got the grass part of the fusion. That's interesting. Oh, this actually isn't effective. You know what? Since he is just confused, he probably won't notice that I'm switching in a different Pokemon. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm just showing my ass now. So it is a flying grass type Pokemon, and I get poison and confuse fucking psychic attacks. Okay. A strong contender, but that looks like that owl has been pruned. Right? Don't talk about your shorts. Again, something died and I don't know what it is. I didn't register it. On Trat. I know one of my Pokemon is poisoned. That's not looking good. My most powerful Pokemon ever is poisoned. So, where is the steel part coming from? And how would that work with a flying squirrel? That thing is gonna nosedive straight into the ground. Again, this would be great with my poison fire type Pokemon, but yeah. Probably not so good with my grass Pokemon. Wait. Wait, what is the second type then? Is it rock? Oh, it's ground or rock or something? I thought it was steel. Because it's gray, no, it's kind of sharing a color palette with steel. Olicky. No, it's fine. Very curious, by the way, if my overlay will keep working this year, because Stream Elements has been doing some funny business, getting up to some funny business, like monetizing some things and stuff. Would be interesting. I hope that the ad craps, the classic ad craps, will still be around by the end of the year. Do I have anything against this? Turns out I do. Anything else I can do? I still want to go on for a little bit instead of, you know, making a little trip back. Save it. Because I don't need to make a new save file. I've been doing nothing but good things. Did he just jump straight in front of that other trainer, like, just into its claws? It's one of the Clink Clank Clonks again. Fused with? Does anyone know? I sure as fuck don't. I might if I think about it, but... yeah, that's not gonna do much, is it? Yeah, that's not gonna do much. Let's confuse this. whatever the fuck it is. Apparently it has a brain that can be confused. It can have an existential crisis. But if you wanted to confuse it, you just show it a fucking mirror, because this, I don't know what this is. I don't think it knows what it is. Maybe if I play this game a bit more often, I get used to the madness and it won't be so overwhelming. But it's because it's always overwhelming, I keep not playing it often. And then it's even more overwhelming when I come back to it. Butter Ursa. Yeah, let's try Photump again. Leveling Photump here, that's what we do. We're thumping. I can burn that. In case of emergency, I can burn that. But I don't think I need to. And again, maybe I do, because that was kind of a hard-hitting move. So we're gonna... Hopefully... I planned this. You know, I planned this. I planned this. I know what I'm doing. Trust me. I get to seamlessly rotate him into combat now. Okay, that's that. Frick. That's a Weedle and a Tyranitar? I hope not. But it does seem to be like from that evolutionary line. But I don't know which one it is. Again, that is gonna be the catchphrase of tonight. I don't know what the fuck is this. We're gonna go, hopefully, all the way to Mount Moon. And then I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'll probably call it a day for this stream because I want to get Final Fantasy set up for next time. And I want to stream a bit more often. Sometimes that means a shorter stream is better, because the longer the stream, the more I need to edit it. And for now, I still am like trying to get into the groove, which probably I've said many times over. But anyway, let's see if we can get to Mount Moon. Because there is an entire town worth of people just out here in the grass. Celebrating, I don't know, Lowlands. Yeah, the more often and like shorter, because people are gonna be fucking sick of me after 2 hours. They're usually sick of me much faster. Especially once I turn on the game and I don't actually talk down to them anymore, and I'm focused a bit on the game. And I stop talking about, you know, being a deity and a sir. But this is just like, for me, this is my part of the stream. Maximum of 2 hours normally, but today I yapped so much that I'm going a bit over time. And there's also BRB, I'm not really counting that. It was kind of a long BRB. That doesn't count. This is a Lotat and a Pigeon, a Pidgeot. Pidgeot? Does it fly? Does it float? Like, I want to know the physiology of this thing, how that works. I just keep fucking attacking a flying grass Pokemon with grass. Okay. My brain is fried. What is it sending out? I don't even know. Oh, there will be a whole season. It will be a fucking season this whole year. And maybe next year too, because at this rate that I'm streaming, I have to stream it. We can definitely go on. Or like until, let's say, 3 years. Probably I have enough episodes to call it a season. No, but it's my hope that this is actually a really nice, cute Pokemon. I feel bad about burning it to death. I'm starting to question the cuteness though. It's kind of fucking tearing me apart. There it goes. I was gonna say that it could be a season, but maybe this season will just last forever. It's fine. Be like an endless season. No. Yes. It sounds useless. I'm not doing that. Let's see if this thing can be used again. I want to get to Mount Moon. I can feel my brain cells really collapsing. I need to get there. It's gonna be confusing because if you just join from YouTube, it's like, oh, Zach is already pooped after 1 hour. Sure, that was only 1 hour of streams. That was only 1 hour. You're right. Nothing happened before that. Get away. Oh my god, there's so many of these cunts. Can you guys not just go home? Why are you guys so out there? Why are you guys all outside? Be in a house. Does this world have a housing crisis too? Because they built so many things for Pokemon. They kind of forgot to build houses for people. So as a result, there are only like 4 or 5 houses in a town. Some towns only have like 2 houses. And a Pokemon lab and a Pokemon center. Kind of weird to see so many people just standing around outside, okay? It's something I've seen in a park at some point. But it felt like people were like positioned like Pokemon training NPCs. I remember that it was quite busy and they were like spread out a little bit and they were standing and talking and it felt like this. It felt exactly like this route. But that was in a park. If you were to see that everywhere... This is not a park. This is in a fucking nature. Next to a mountain. They're nomads. They're not traveling. They're more like shrubs. They're the shrubbery. Is this Mimikyu as... Yep. 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 Does bug work against berry? I don't know. We'll have to find out next round. Because it missed. There was no disguise there. What the fuck are you on about? There was 0 disguise there. So okay, the something is not is resisting the bug. Anything gonna resist the ghost? Astonish does fucking no damage, does it? It also doesn't help this motherfucker has like lots of defense. It's already been added now. What am I using? It's not very effective, but it did the job anyway. So I would say that is effective. What the fuck is that? See, this is where my lack of Pokemon knowledge comes in. It can't switch out? No. How am I gonna level it then? It's just more grass shit. Fuck that. Just need to learn attacks of different types, that's all. That's how it works. That's the meta. Yes, give up. I don't like it. Does this one have water attacks? Because that was a Sandshrew, so it's gonna have... It does have a water typing, but it has water gun. Maybe... Let's give Loves, which is Love Disc and a Routes, a chance. Again, some of the designs are actually cute. Confusing, but kind of cute. Like the teddy bear in this one. Sandshrew. I don't know why. Yeah, I guess Love Disc was pink. Mine was pink. Okay, but this is a cute. This is cute. I kind of killed it, but it was cute when it was alive. Mamba. I have no idea what it is. It's about they could just have a random name there. It's a manky ladybug. I should have expected that. I don't know. I just didn't make the connection. Technically, a manky. Would that be a key clef? No, it would be a manclef, right? You'd have a manky by fusing two other Pokemon. I think. What? Why would he do that? Why would he offer money? Into just being drained for random amounts of money? Yay! I'm not just into Pokeballs, you mean DNA splices, that's where it's at. Please let this be the last bitch. Please. No more. Please close these gates to hell. I'm really eager to. Okay, water, electricity. Let's see how that responds to. Pretty good. It was responsive. Noibi. No. Oh, it's one of the bats. Yeah, I'm fucking sick of this. I'm fucking sick of the insanity. This is noticeable. Confusion. This, I don't know what this is. It's just killing me. Noibi. Noibi. Get farted on. It's not effective. I'll fucking show you. What is this? The way this probably makes sense if you play Pokemon. Generation fucking knows what. Oripom. That's one of the monkeys combined with. Oh man. One of the birds from Alola or something. I'm just gonna let this happen and exist. It's okay. Please die. Please die. Oh, I'm still using Quick Attack. I was trying to use the fart. Okay. Very curious. Hey, does this guy give me 400 every time he checks the Poké? No, just the once. No. No, no, no. I'm good. Are these berries? No. Oh, they are. These are. I thought the flowers were berries for some reason. Frustration. You don't need that, TM. Okay, give that to our ace. I'm just so exhausted from seeing fusions. I don't even have the fucks given to... Oh, good. Not good. Not good. What? Okay, but Nurse Joy doesn't do anything but put balls in a machine. I can put balls in the machine too. So in other words, I have to go back. So what is this then? This poor Geodude was particularly badly injured by an attack from the thugs. Oh, is she the nurse? All I did have to do was talk to her, so I almost wasted potions on her. You're the rock expert with the metal Pokemon. I mean, I didn't even recognize this was Joy. I thought this was like just some random girl that, I don't know, maybe it was my rival that they just pulled out of their ass. A new female rival. Bugs. Yeah, go back to the Pokemon Center. I don't need my frying pan inside because I don't think it's gonna rain in the cave. Everyone is happy. Look at them. Now they just... Again, they started moving like Lufia antagonists, Lufia enemies. And that's how you know the NPCs are no longer startled. If they're just standing in one spot, that's kind of concerning. Moving randomly in cardinal directions, good. Good. Training in Mount Moon, able to... You already said that. Are you happy now? All that really matters. Because otherwise you're gonna get beat up and lose your money. That's what matters. Guys, I'm fucking done. Save again, because I don't trust one save. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, this might be okay. That was not okay. If there are 3 that are not okay, I'm stopping. That's when I end the stream. I'm gonna give that one a pass. That was one that was not okay already. For number 2. It's Hitmonfeet. Almost not okay, but it wasn't enough to shock me. I thought there would be more feet involved. That's okay. We're good so far. That's 1 out of 3 freaks. If I'm gonna say like that's a fucking freak and I never want to see it again, could be worse. I want to be actually fucking screaming. It's surprisingly tame, or maybe I'm just desensitized now because the first time I opened the screen, everything scared me. This looks normal to me now. This can't go well. Yeah, no, that's disgusting, actually. I don't know if it counts. Oh, he's sliding into this Dusk thing's ass. That's okay. I'm too okay with too many things right now. That's just your PFP. That's okay. This can't go wrong, can it? Bye. Okay, that's not okay. That's a bird with a bone sticking out of his ass, so that's number 2. That's cursed. That was surprisingly cursed. 1 more, and I'm ending the stream instantly. Just so you know. It's gonna be fine. I accept this. I accept this. Maybe we can be here for another hour. We can be here for a long time. Like, these 2 are pretty cute. That's kind of blurs because it's blurry, but... Oh, there he goes again. It's fucking... What a bottom that thing is. I don't like that sprite. I really don't approve of that sprite. What is this? It kind of works. Girafarik and this thing, Bacon? Yeah, it needs more legs, but okay. This looks like something from Horsey game. Actually, we lasted surprisingly long for so far, so... Are these not 2 from the... No, they're not from the same line. They're 2 ghosts, also fine. Perfectly normal. It's gonna be normal too. Yep. Yep. That was the most normal one so far. That one is pretty cool. I think this one is pretty cool. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's 2.5. I'm not gonna say that was not cursed, but I still want to see a couple more. Oh. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't even recognize that one. What? I don't know what this is, so... Okay, I hate this, and I'm ending the stream right now. Just one more. One more. We're already over 3. He just went to sleep, as we should all. Okay. Okay. One more. One more. I don't know what I'm looking at again. Maybe I should just end this. I should just end this now. Why does it look pixel blurred like it's porn? The tail. Yeah. Okay, this is not gonna work. I was gonna look for one more absolute gag that would fucking shock me to hell and back, but I don't think I can be shocked anymore. And some of them are okay, like this is pretty chill. Right? Start on the cam. Where's the cam? Yep. That's Spirit Trio. Okay. I'm actually lasting longer than expected. It was worse during the game. I don't like that. It's just no. Okay. Usually that doesn't... Okay, bye! That's it. Goodbye.
Amanio mie, asta-i tot, și vin asupra-mi alții. Sub Teobald, regele God, crescui în rezervații. Sub Teobald, regele God, crescui în rezervații. Hai lim, hai lom, cium da băligă la gălom, cium da pătică tacă topăl băldingă, dacă topăl băldingă, dacă